are back at Card Kingdom in Seattle, Washington with Brian Weissman versus LurkerCon Champion 1, Clint Wilkinson. Clint, how do you feel about your current position?
I'm alright. I'm not losing.
Life is 28. Brian is at 15. Brian has retarded amount of mana. No black vice out. Brian's customary tight t-shirt to flex his muscles. There we go. How many push-ups can you do per minute?
In a minute?
That'd be a good contest.
70 or 80 probably.
What? What? That's a lot.
Not with super amazing form. With good form.
Were you a track athlete?
Yeah.
Like
I did running and wrestling in high school.
Okay. Like long distance, short distance? Short?
Long distance.
Long distance, okay.
Mile and 2 miles.
Mile, okay. Wow. I bet. So kind of back to the action. Clint is kind of Clint is in a couple of turning events was Brian disenchanted his multiple Howling Minds. Also disenchanted his Black Vice. Brian also put out the Moat, which also shuts down Mishra's Factory. Still game 1, by the way, so this is really interesting. My other video is a little bit more raw, but this is what the hell is that thing?
Oh, you have a random manager.
Oh my God! Brian wasn't expecting. You were expecting that one.
Definitely have a random manager.
Wow. What? Countered, of course. Oh my God, that's blow-up time. We allowed 4 mana drains back in the day?
Yeah, you were. That's
Totally OP.
Control decks were a lot better back then.
Hour of Devastation? Pre-release. Right? Hour of Devastation at Card Kingdom pre-release. Also, guys, going on. So Shivan's just gonna blow a lot of fire at everybody. I didn't expect that thing to happen. Oh. That is all old school. I was expecting Sarah Angel.
No, man,
no Sarah in this house.
Chicken drops a much bigger elbow.
Are you playing only one?
Yeah.
So it's like this is the win. This is the major win condition.
There's other win conditions. Chicken is the fastest for sure. 2 cards right now.
How many counter spells are you playing? He's almost able to counter you. Have you noticed, Clint? Have you noticed? He's countered everything. He's countered the Winter Orb, countered the.
We've time twisted twice.
Yeah. What the hell?
And like every time you time twist, there's less landings, right?
Wow. Oh, yeah, I see. I'm just giving Brian a hard time. So, guys, you just witnessed Shivan Dragon, Time Walk, another turn, swing for him again.
1 footer.
Clint really needs Maze Vith again, right? That's the one? That's the one he really needs right now. 9? Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Wow. See, Clint, you know what's interesting? My amateur playing, I would have never disenchanted that Howling Mind. That is two disenchants, Brian. I would have never done it.
I got demonic triggered for this.
Huh? Wow.
Take 5.
No, that's seriously it's an amateur thing. I would have never done.
It's the correct play by all means.
I would have never done that. Brian, did you win the Pro Tour once?
No, I never won any Pro Tour. I had 2 top 8s and a pair of top 16s.
Grand Prix.
I've only had 1 top 16. No, I only played in literally 1 Grand Prix ever.
Oh.
I think I finished 10th, but it
How are you invited? How are you invited if you didn't top 8 enough? How does that work?
I qualified for a PTQ for the second Pro Tour ever, which was Pro Tour LA 1.
Okay.
Which was crazy format. It was 5th Homelands draft.
What?
Yeah, booster draft with 5th Homelands. Totally absurd. Where you played against people from the other pods as well.
Wow.
You'd be totally card dead and then wind up having to play against the guy that was at the like 9 disintegrate table. So stupid. And then I made day 2 but didn't cash, I think, on the second day. Or actually, you automatically cash if you made day 2 because they just cut to top 64. I didn't place very well, like mid 50s, I think. Requalified again by winning another Pro Tour qualifier and made top 8, which qualified me for an entire year. And in that year span, I made another top 8 and a top 16 at Pro Tour Paris, and then later on at Pro Tour LA too. So that gravy trained me for another couple of years. Anyway, I played like actively for 3 or 3.5.
Did you qualify for Worlds or?
Yeah, I played only in one Worlds actually. It's hard to get into, I think, relatively speaking. I played in the Worlds right after Tempest was released. I think that was 98 Worlds.
Yeah. All right, so Brian's gonna
I'm time walking.
time walking his
Dragon is
Shivan.
still taking big bites out of Clint's face.
Yeah, so Clint needs. Well, he has 20 life still because of that.
Clint
power.
needs 3
I have
life.
23 because you tapped 3 artifacts that turn. But yes.
What's really intriguing about this
is.
power, guys? Power Leech is a very cool card. It helps him
it's gaining a lot of
survive.
life.
I would probably be
Surviving.
dead right
He's
now.
surviving really well. Power Leech is
Clint needs 3 life.
2 green for tapping or activating any artifact of your opponent. Gives him 1 life. It's pretty good. If Clint gets another turn with Maze of If, that's.
No, he stripped.
Oh, you only have 1? You're playing 1?
Yeah, it's only one allowed.
Normally I would just concede.
The odds of me winning this game go down substantially with every turn.
But there's potential top 8 and stuff.
Clint, what are you looking for to win this game, if potentially?
I don't know. I don't actually think I have any outs.
Because you're playing Black Vice, yeah, strictly Black Vice. Depends on what your sideboard is. I'd be interested to see what he would sideboard against the deck. That would be interesting.
The thing is, he's got counter spells, right? So there's like very few things that I can play that will actually resolve.
Clint, this is where that sideboard we were talking about before would be very interesting. All right. It's the finale of the matchup here, of this first game. Seems like when you play the deck, you're always a deck matchup, control matchup. You're always running out of time. 7, 8, 5, lightning bolt.
That's
Oh.
for green.
What the hell? That's not even English.
I know.
Fondue?
Fodere or something. Italian. You test your growth target at the time.
All right, that's it. That's game 1.
And the dragon's got a bunch of years.
All right, sideboard time. Very cool, guys. I ran out of film on the first part of it, but all right, we're gonna see what they sideboard, and we'll come back.
Game 2.